Hello, I'm Chris Packham, and on my travels filming for the BBC Springwatch, I've been very fortunate to experience some fantastic stretches of the UK coastline, including these here in Cornwall. Now, the Cornish Wildlife Trust Your Shore project has been working really hard with some dedicated volunteers to enhance everyone's appreciation of this fragile and unique environment. Here are a few of the things that they've been up to.
Today we're in Looe at our spectacular seals event, where we're going to be joined by over 100 people on the glass bottom boats to travel out around Looe Island to discover the grey seals that live there.
So you can use all these colours to colour it in, and then we'll make it into a badge for you. So I think that's done it.
We're really lucky today to be joined by Sue and her volunteers from Cornwall Seal Group, who are going to be on board telling people just how amazing these creatures are. Creatures that often people never see, even though they live just off our coastline.
I come here today because my favourite animal is seals. I haven't seen them in real life. I just want to see seals because I love them.
So this Your Shore project's running for 3 years. It started this March and it's working on these special areas of coastlines, and Looe is one of them, and there's 4 others, and they're called voluntary marine conservation areas. The Cornwall Seal Group, they're the experts, and they're on board to tell you about the seals that you're going to be looking at. There were 5 seals seen this morning off the back of the rannies. Hopefully they'll be in the water now, the tide's coming in. They'll probably be out feeding, but they should pop their head up. So keep your eyes out, you've got to really look and keep your eyes out, okay? All right, so if you'd all like to follow Dave and Daryl, and they'll get you on the boat. All right, yeah, cheers, have a good time.
Most of the seals we have in Cornwall are grey seals, and they're one of the rarest seal species in the world. We have about 45% of them in the UK, so we're quite well blessed with grey seals. In 2008 there were about 160,000, and that's about the same number of grey seals as red squirrels. And you know how rare red squirrels are. So in terms of the world, there are more African elephants in the world than there are grey seals. So they're very special.
Cornwall Seal Group was set up in 2004, and we've worked closely with Cornwall Wildlife Trust. I want people to see seals in the wild and fall in love with them and realise how special they are, and then want to help them.
You can see all the caves. These would actually be quite good habitat for seals to have their pups. In Cornwall, the grey seals prefer to have their pups in sea caves. So we've seen young ones here, but we just don't know whether they actually have their pups here or not. It's been a bit elusive.
She's really close, isn't she? That is an amazing size. That one's called paw print, that seal. It's a big adult female and it's got a pattern on the side of its neck that looks actually like a skull. But we didn't think we could call a seal skull. So it looks like a paw print as well, with kind of black patterns in it. Well, every seal, a bit like our fingerprints, every seal has a completely unique fur pattern. So you take photos of the fur patterns and you put them into a database, and then you compare photos of new seals to the database and try and do matches. The difficulty gets when you've got 800 to match them to. It can be very time consuming. Oh, we've been really blessed today. I think in all the time, I've been watching seals for 10 years, over 10 years, and I have only ever seen seals eating fish on about 8 or 9 occasions. The Wildlife Trust were the group of people who set up, using their Looe MCA volunteers, the seal project at Looe. So it wouldn't have happened without Cornwall Wildlife Trust. So it's as with everything in the marine world, actually, the more organisations that work together, the bigger the picture of stories that we can put together. You know, we all complement each other and working together really helps.
The Cornwall Wildlife Trust continues to inform, educate and enthuse about the fantastic wild environment here in Cornwall, but they do need your support. You can log on at www.cornwallwildlifetrust.org.uk and find out all about it and hopefully join in with them. And the next time you visit a Cornish beach like this one, look out for the Your Shore project.